Author Brand Kits is going to pay to do your website, a custom email. They're going to set up your email marketing, a custom email signature. They're going to be doing the full works for you on the house. I was just like, you know what? He's been working his tail off, and I want him to kind of feel there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I think this right here has just moved you from amateur to full-on pro.
Oh, that's so incredible. Thank you.
In this particular instance, this package is worth over $1,000.
Whoa.
Book Rescue, sponsored by Fiverr.
One of the biggest issues plaguing the indie author community is a lack of resources. Whether financial or time-wise, authors often don't have enough to make do, so they do what they can with what they have. However, some elements truly set an author apart from his contemporaries, and this includes a website, custom email, social media accounts, and more. We've been following Robert G. Culp's journey for the past few months, and he hasn't been able to establish much of a presence due to a lack of time and money. That's why we thought we'd surprise him with this.
Oh man, that's so cool. It just blown me away. I love all this. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Prior to his recent surprise, we've been laying the groundwork for Robert's author business, and this includes keywords and categories. Without the proper selection, it's nearly impossible to be discoverable on major publishing platforms. Book description. It's not enough for you to tell, but you have to show potential readers what they stand to gain in buying and reading your book. And 3, book covers. This is the greatest barrier of entry and where many cash-strapped authors fall short. Though you have to make do with what you have, sometimes it can be to your detriment. Now, Robert has stunning covers that'll capture the attention of his potential readers, so they stop, buy his book, read it, and share it with the world. This is where everything comes together that we're doing for Robert. Now all that has a home, his website, and an author platform. Now, let's take a look at the big reveal.
Ava Fails, this is Robert G. Culp. Robert G. Culp, this is Ava Fails. Ava, the floor is yours, laying like the foundation for Robert's, author platform. So now what I want to see is, what do you have?
When somebody signs up for an Author Brand Kit, or they get one, in this case, the first thing they get is the questionnaire. It just asks questions because I don't know you, you don't know me. I need to know what you want your brand to be. The first thing I build once I have that done is email, and there's that's really not that exciting. It's an email account, whoop-de-doo, right? But I use that to do a lot of other things. And one of the things we do with the email is order a signature from a user on Fiverr. His name is RS Themes, and he'll do a custom signature. So that'll go out every time you send an email from your email address. It's got that tagged on there. It's clickable. So they get the link to your Facebook and your Twitter and also your website.
I love that. That sounds awesome.
You're going to love sending out some of your emails now, because now you have a clickable link there, and it's going to really, really represent who you are.
Once that's squared away, then I get to work on the website. So this is what we did for Robert. I went and I made the mock-up of his books there in the back, and we made that the central picture. Right up front, this is Robert's website. This is what he writes. Click to check out his books.
Oh, man, I love it. It looks awesome. I love this. By the way the books pop. It looks so awesome, especially the backdrop. I love all that.
I had a lot of help making those books pop from Olivia Pro Designs. That's all her right there. This was actually, for this template, oddly enough, was a testimonial section, and I just used it to showcase some of your book reviews.
Oh, awesome.
And then at the bottom, we have a contact form, and that just kind of makes this a one-stop spot on the web for, so you're not saying, oh, if you want to email me, go to robertgculp.com/contact-me. You can just say, go to robertgculp.com. Contact forms at the bottom.
Awesome.
And then of course the page that showcases the stuff, man.
Nice.
All the books here. It just took, if you followed along with Book Rescue and you saw the episode with Brian Meeks, I just took those 5 lines that he said go above the read me on Amazon, and I put those right in here.
I want to point out something really fast, and I think Ava, this is amazing attention to detail. Can you see the top of her browser there?
Yeah.
Do you see there's a logo with like your beard and your hair and such? That is really cool. I feel like that should be on some merchandise of some sort.
Oh, I love it. I actually really loved it. That was really cool.
So anytime, you're out and about, you're at church, wherever it is that you socialize, and somebody asks you about your books, you can tell them about your website and say, hey, if you want to know when my next book comes out, go opt in on my website.
Oh, man, I love that.
Once the website and Miller Lite, all that's done, it's time for me to go and secure your brand. So some nut job doesn't go like on Instagram, be like, I'm Robert Culp, because ask Dale what that's like.
Oh yeah, I've seen Dale posting it on Twitter constantly.
In addition to that, because we've set you up on all this social media account stuff and what in the world are you supposed to post to it, and oh my gosh, you had 5 books. So I went through and I created mock-ups for all 5 of your books, and what you're gonna find in here is your book cover, in these 3D on various devices, iPhones, Samsungs, e-readers.
Hey, I love it. Oh man, it just looks so amazing. Thank you so much. I can tell you put a lot of hard work in this. It just looks amazing. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I hope that it serves you well.
Author Brand Kits provided Robert G. Culp with a custom domain name, website hosting, WordPress site setup, custom email with the custom email signature, email marketing services with Mailer Lite all set up, email marketing integration with his website all set up, social media account reservations across scores of platforms, and hundreds of promotional graphics for his books. And while some of you out there are not really able to afford some larger investments, you can also think about some cost-effective alternatives in places like Fiverr. Check out other gigs for your website and author brand needs. For example, RS Themes did the email signature for Robert, and that was $5. Or our cover designer, Olivia Pro Design, charges about $5 for an ebook cover. And then there was Court Honey, who produces blog posts for you so you can focus on writing your next award-winning book. To see our list of vetted Fiverr sellers, visit dalelinks.com/list. Big thank you to our sponsors, Fiverr. In the next episode of Book Rescue.
You like surprises?
Yeah.
Book Award Pro is providing a full year of ongoing award matching to monitor and present his book's ideal award opportunities. Story Origin would like to contribute an entire year for you completely on the house. Another surprise. A friend of mine saw the first episode of Book Rescue and said he wants to work with you one-on-one. His name is Johnny Andrews. He's also agreed to contribute up to $500 in marketing promotion for you.
Whoa.
Book Rescue. Sponsored by Fiverr.